Nah, because let's quickly talk about Miss Rachel Nichols. Maria Taylor knows what a generational talent she is in the broadcasting world, so I don't even got to go there and hype her up. Let's talk about the fact that she actually played basketball. And if you want to go there, let's go there. Let's talk about how you're related to Diane Sawyer, arguably the queen of ABC. Nah. You got your job as one of the faces of ESPN because you're so entertaining and talented and so good at it, right? You are a woman in the sports world, and you sat there and you laughed about the Me Too movement, about your fellow women complaining about being sexually assaulted at work. You think that's funny? What really got me is you're tired of the Black Lives Matter movement because you weren't tired about posting about it or making your stupid little storybook monologues about it. Maybe instead of crying and calling Maria a diversity token, you can direct that energy to the people who think there can only be one woman on that stage. And if we're being real, Rachel Nichols is a subpar reporter. Subpar. Boring. Not great. I'm sorry your white privilege didn't work this time. Maybe next time.
Yeah. As some of y'all saw at the beginning of the video, I want to start this off like this. Start by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, road to 100 subs. Shouts out to Poor Man's Podcast. Help a brother out, the HBO special. Y'all better follow that. Man, I have some thoughts. Right? Jalen Rose's daughter is close to the situation, not only because she is Jalen Rose's daughter, but her father works for NBA Countdown, right? And works closely with Maria Taylor, right? And she made some great points. What's interesting about this story is that it's not just about race, okay? That's not the main element here. I'm telling y'all, as I said in my previous video, y'all can check it out. This is more so about corporate culture mixed in, let me repeat, corporate culture mixed in with bad management, mixed in with privacy issues, which is something that we didn't talk about a lot, and mixed in with a possible conspiracy to tarnish Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor, and also create competition amongst women in an industry that is male focused. Bruh, I said a lot, but I'm gonna break it down like this. The first element, which is the most important element, is the fact that ESPN is trash. They are terrible at managing their talent. They're terrible at managing their books, their finances, because Disney is actually pulling money away from ESPN. What does that mean? That's why a lot of the on-air personalities are retiring or quitting or dead ass getting fired. Okay? And then that leads me to go to the next element, which is race. Okay? If y'all get the chance, check out Amin Al Hassan and Jamel Hill on the Dan Le Batard show, right? Which that's about 3 people that ESPN done phased out. Minorities, of course. So they were discussing the simple fact that ESPN is known for this. For, yes, frontward facing, they are a diverse organization. They are very diverse in their showings. But at the end of the day, we have to acknowledge that even though they are diverse, are they truly diverse? Are they really about that action, or are they about phasing people out who go against their quote-unquote narratives or metrics? All right? Specifically Jamel Hill. When Jamel Hill had a beef with Donald Trump, they started to phase her out and eventually got rid of her. Okay? When talking about Kerry Champion, she used to be a great hostess for First Take, and they replaced her with Molly Karam. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't rock with Molly on First Take. She's not good. Okay? Now, let's go into the next layer, the next onion, all right? Which is promises and, mismanagement amongst the organization. This could also go on the first point. But they had promised Rachel Nichols to stay in the position at NBA Countdown and to keep her position as a correspondent for the NBA Finals. They backed the hell up from that, right? And let's go into the other layer. We have so many onions in this mug. The privacy issue. Having this audio leaked, right? Quote unquote leaked, right? During a contract negotiation, which is a major contract negotiation from Maria Taylor, with 3 weeks left in her contract, makes you wonder, who the hell did this? Who the hell did this? Apparently, according to Amina Hassan, it's really, really hard to get caught on a hot mic, especially if you're a professional. So there's also the other element I'm getting to, which is this a conspiracy? Because one, it is illegal to release private conversations, 100%. Illegal as hell. And whoever gets caught, or if anybody gets caught, they could be charged criminally in court and go to jail. Real talk. But then that leads me to think, is this a conspiracy? Is there something nefarious going on where this was not necessarily a leak, this was a drop so that they can lower down the contract negotiations for Maria Taylor? Y'all, if you watch any sports, you know that the NFL owners are some of the most vicious contract negotiators of all time. The first example that comes to mind is when Odell Beckham was trying to negotiate his huge contract from the New York Giants, and coincidentally, within them times of negotiations, there came a video on TMZ of him doing lines with a woman of the night, I'm gonna say that, in Paris, in a hotel room with a pizza. Okay? It reminds me of what's going on to Deshaun Watson. I don't know if these women who came against Deshaun are correct or not. I'm not a judge. I'm not an attorney. It just looks terrible that you've been accused by multiple massage therapists of doing disgusting actions, right? And that is coincidentally the time when Deshaun was trying to leave the Houston Texans. Y'all don't see these parallels? Y'all think that these people who spent years in MIT and Harvard and Yale and some of the most prestigious universities are not versed in manipulating the media? The same thing they work in? You think these guys can't make a few phone calls to say, hey, we want her to look bad and her to look bad? You think that these two women, Maria Taylor and Rachel Nichols, are not represented by the same agency, CAA? Y'all think that there's no just coincidences that are happening. No, they're not. They are not. There's something deeper and darker going on here. And I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not saying that Rachel Nichols should get fired. I think this is above her. This is above her. This is above her now. All right? I do not think Rachel Nichols is a racist. I do not think that Rachel Nichols is bad at her job. I just think that there is a deep, dark thing happening in the background that people don't want to address. And I encourage every single one of y'all to see the link in my bio for the conversation by Amina Hassan, Dan Lebitar, and Jamel Hill. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Big Baby JTV. And we out.